Swaddling, the social baby way. Swaddling isn't new, it's been around for generations, but the way we swaddle is changing, and there are many good reasons for this. Our knowledge about babies and their needs has come a long way in recent years, and we can use this not only to help our babies, but also ourselves. Babies communicate in many ways. They actively engage and express themselves using their bodies, their mouths, and in particular their hands.
Oh, goodness. Watch out.
When they become unsettled, they naturally try to suck on their fists to self-soothe, and we can use this knowledge to help our babies when we swaddle them. Babies have been swaddled for centuries, and it began when life was very different from today. It was first documented in biblical times when babies were tightly bound by bandage-like strips or swaddling cloths. This not only kept them warm, but they believed that by restricting babies' limbs they would go properly and straight. In Tudor times, a stay band was added to the forehead and the shoulders, securing the head. With their legs and arms stretched out and bound with linen, babies couldn't move and so couldn't harm themselves. This method has been used and adapted worldwide, enabling women to carry their babies when working the land. A baby could be swaddled like this until about 8 or 9 months. It's hard to imagine restraining a toddler like that in today's high-tech world. Swaddling fell out of favour in the late 1950s with the introduction of baby grows. These gave babies more freedom while still keeping warm. However, swaddling returned in the 1990s when babies were encouraged to sleep on their backs, not their fronts, mainly due to the risk of sudden infant death syndrome. Babies' movements were again restricted, as when placed on their backs, babies' arms tend to flail about due to their limited muscle control. This could cause them to startle and wake themselves up. But today our houses are centrally heated, and babies who are swaddled tightly in blankets risk becoming too hot. When their bodies are restricted, they are unable to free themselves and cool down. Health visitor Liz demonstrates using this swaddle to help settle Natasha, who is 1 week
Will I
old.
try swaddling her? Just to see whether... Have you tried swaddling her at all?
Swaddling the social baby way draws on babies' natural abilities to use their hands to self-soothe when unsettled.
What I'm going to do is just sort of try and do what we call a modern swaddle, where we use a sheet rather than a blanket, because it's not quite so hot then, and try and keep her head out of the blanket. You want it sort of quite high up on her neck, and then she's got that little hand up there. Just sort of encourage her to keep that there, and then wrap that right round underneath her, like that, and then that little hand, let's see if we can get it to go there, and do the same. Which is her side that you said she likes to line? Is it her left or her right?
So the right side.
Her right side. Oh, that's good. So we'll just put that there and just see whether that helps her sort of. And the idea about, not all babies like it, and they don't like it all of the time, but by doing this, her hands are close to her mouth so that she can suck if she wants, but if she gets hot, she can actually move them out.
Liz places her hand on Natasha to give her extra support. Although her eyes are open, Natasha is calm. Her hands are near her mouth, should she want to suck on them. Natasha hears familiar sounds around the house as she tries to get to sleep. She will take comfort from these. They have been part of her world since before she was born.
We just leave her for a second just to see whether she'll cry and then go off. Can I just leave her for a second? Is that okay with you?
Liz replaces her hand on Natasha and gently rocks her. Every baby is different, and how they go to sleep is different too. This can be tiring for parents, but time and patience brings its rewards. Natasha's eyes soon close and she drifts off to sleep. Liz can now take her hand away. Natasha is sleeping soundly. Liz gently turns Natasha on her back for safe sleeping, making sure her feet are to the foot of the cot.
Sit down, right side, right side.
Same colour. So you can just keep her up. But she, when you were said that she liked to fall asleep there, which she definitely was doing, but she has gone off, and then she had that peculiar cry, which ordinarily I wanted to pick her up and do something about, but she did, yeah. But it's been, I felt quite wanting to sort of stay with her a little bit, but probably, I don't know, when we come look at the video, it might have seemed like a long time. Probably it was only, I don't know, I was going to look at my watch and then I thought it might just disturb you, but we can, no. So it may be worth, there may be times when you do have to pick her up if she gets very upset, but at other times what you're trying to do is find the most sympathetic way for Natasha to go to sleep that involves you the least. And, so her cues were the crying, the sneezing, the yawning. And then I think because you told me that she liked being with you, that represents sort of, to me, warmth and containment, and the swaddling like that offers the same sort of level of, well, a similar level of support.
Remove all excess clothing. Use a sheet, not a blanket. Ensure the sheet does not wrap around the baby's head. Place the baby's arms high on her chest so that she can wriggle them free. Do not place her on her front. Do not use a bolster or other prop to keep her in position. Only use additional covers if the surrounding temperature warrants it.